Disrespect. Disrespect is a massive issue that a lot of people ask me about, and they always try to compare it to prison. But Wes, if someone disrespects you in prison, it's not the same on the street as it is in prison. In prison, we always said, I can't wait till I get out because I can just not be around these lame ass motherfuckers. The point is out here you have a choice on who you're surrounding yourself with. And if people aren't following suit with trying to be the best version of themselves, looking for growth in all aspects of life, you just fucking wish them growth and you push on past, like I've said before. But the fact is, you can never feel disrespected by individuals who are conducting themselves in a shoddy ass manner. And first off, every single external event that you think is causing you to feel disrespected, that causing you to feel lack of appreciation, or even just not your best self, all this stuff is just faulty. It all comes from within. Every single thing we teach ourselves, every feeling we have comes from within. We are creating respect for self with our actions daily. Like I've said before, I've stacked so many W's by now. Nobody can take the respect out of how I've conducted myself today. This was of my choosing, 100% of my choosing. The only days I ever feel disrespected, the only days I feel a lack of appreciation are days that I've disrespected myself with my actions and I haven't appreciated myself with my actions. In the pen, this happens consistently every day. There's disrespectful people of your own race that you fucking have no choice but to get off on if they say certain key words or if they push it. If someone is disrespecting you in person, in prison, you have no choice but to take off on them. Because in prison, there's politics. If you're a white guy in prison, everybody has to stick together. And if you don't stand up for yourself when you're being disrespected, then you will get smashed. You will get handed exactly what you're not dishing out to that person disrespecting you. In most places, it's gonna be a beat down. Some places you're gonna get stabbed and removed. But the point is, you have to stand up for yourself because I have to stand up for you. I have no choice. If someone takes off on you and you're white, I have to stand up for you. So therefore, no questions asked, no exceptions, no excuses. You have to stand up for you. And this can be applied to all of life. Stand up for you in different ways, not just fighting. Stand up for yourself when you're feeling disrespect from others and look within. Truly engage in some self-reflection and say, am I disrespecting myself with my actions today? And it can be as simple as your level. If you're not surpassing your current level, you're disrespecting yourself by not progressing. I don't give a fuck. I was on a phone with a Google executive the other day, and he had such a high level, but he has to surpass that level. If he doesn't surpass that level, which he's attained to, he's gonna feel like a lack of self. There's a lack of self there because he knows he can do more. We can always do more. Guess what? When there's a bunch of variables on your plate, always look within and say, yeah, well, I wanna be successful. Here's my chance, more. Every time we accomplish something, next step, next task. We're always pushing to be more. We're always pushing to think deeper, to understand greater. And like I've said before, broad generalizations are the epitome of ignorance. So when people look around in today's society and they say, everyone's so disrespectful, everyone's so soft, everyone's this way or that way, they're having a lack of understanding. And you need to have more understanding to make yourself fine and get through your life and your day. The only way I was able to get through all that time is because I was able to understand that these people, they were not as woke as me. They were not on the level of spiritual, emotional, and physical growth as I was. So I just looked, I was honest. I said at 16 years old, I was just like so-and-so. So I can understand it. It doesn't matter that he's 52 still, acting like a 16-year-old. This is more common than having someone have a massive level of internal growth. It's a lot more common for someone to be immature. So, I mean, don't even spend too much energy trying to decipher why it's this way or that way. The point is, in the pen, there's very little disrespect unless someone's blatantly doing it to kick it the fuck off. And this is the worst time. This is, when you see disrespect in the pen, it's because there's a greater underlying issue. There's a drug debt. There's a problem that's about to get handled or anything in between. You can feel it. You can feel the tension raise in the building. When all the groups separate, the blacks go over here, The Southsiders go over here, the whites and the Pisces, we're all on our side, and the others, the blacks and the northerners are on their side. Everybody's split, and you can tell there's about to be some problems. It's about to go down. It's about to fucking blow up. It's about to crack. This is what's gonna happen. And people out here who are all scared of this tense energy realize stress and stress management is the key to your motherfucking potential in your relationship, in your life, in your business. Your ability to handle stress and not bitch the fuck out is where your gains come from. The second you start to feel stressed, you just say, perfect, perfect. This is where my gains come from. I'm stressed out. There's a lot on my plate today. I'm going to handle it with flying colors. I'm going to make myself proud. Don't count those motherfucking days where everything was easy. I woke up today and it was just way too much work. And all I did was tell myself is, motherfucker, you asked for it. And I just started handling business, not looking back, not even entering that victim mindset, that scarcity, that bitch-made mindset of that frustrated individual. If anything, frustration is scarcity and patience is abundance. These are the keys. When you understand that your direct frustration is leaving you to hold on, is leaving you not to give, it's leaving you to fucking just be selfish. This is what's lowering your frequency. This is why you're not progressing, because you're operating out of a mindset of scarcity, which is this is the epitome of what holds people back. How can you push forward if you're scared, if you're holding? Now, abundance is where patience stems from. When you're patient, when your stress management is high, that's what patience is. You have a high level of stress management. You're stressed out. Shit's not going your way. Someone's not responding like you want them to. They're not working how you want them to. You have to be patient at this moment. This is operating out of abundance. The patience attached to it, because you truly want to move forward. So you're seeing all the ways it's gonna work. You're staying patient so that it can work. Frustration and falling into your reactive behavior, this goes right into scarcity. Now you blocked yourself. You notice it. Next time you block yourself with that bitch ass frustration and you've entered that scarcity mindset, understand that nothing's getting done. You've frozen yourself in time. You've dropped your vibration. The universe is not working for you. So enter the scarcity, enter the abundant mindset where you're patient. The moment happens. There's a fucking choice to be made. You choose to be patient. You choose to see the route it's gonna work, and you undertake everything that's possible to get you to fucking get your outcome. This is how it works. And we live in an interdependent society. That's all we do in this society is work together to progress in a positive manner for us and our fellow individuals. So as soon as we realize that abundant mindset is linked to our patience, this is one more key gateway into entering that mindset that propels us forward. And as soon as we realize that frustration is directly linked to that scarcity mindset and you're holding yourself back by your frustration, by your lack of stress management, you'll be able to see these things from the back of your mind, like I've explained before, standing in the back of your mind, understanding these behavioral traits and the key pathways that open them. So don't be mistaken. Know that these pathways lead to certain undesirable mindset states that are gonna fucking hinder the shit out of you. Now in prison, disrespect opposed to the street is different. You could be disrespecting yourself out here with your lack of progression, your lack of desire, your lack of passion towards your fucking life in general. And in prison, the disrespect is more blatant. It's more obvious. But it's still that bitch-ass, fake-ass motherfucker who's even disrespecting his people by acting like he's hard, by passing on a lifestyle that he doesn't even wish upon his worst enemy to other people just to save face. That fake-ass motherfucker who knows he cries about his fucking drug habit in the background when nobody's around. He cries about it in his pillow. But yeah, he's glorifying it to his people. Yeah, we're going to go do a big galito. We're going to do a big line. We're going to shoot up. Like, come on, man. What the fuck is that? Why pass that on? That's why I talk mad shit about it, because I'm down for it. I'm fucking down for it. You want something about it. They don't want it with me, though. I talk this much shit in the pen about that shit after I was a direct problem of it. So everyone knew this guy can talk about it. He lived it. We watched it. We watched it. He did it at the highest level, at the dumbest level. I was the dumbest. So therefore, let's tie it all in. The man with the most wisdom is the man who's made the most mistakes. We all know we have to learn from each other's mistakes. We all know we're not going to be alive long enough to make them all ourselves. Wake the fuck up. realize this ain't no fucking show. This ain't no bullshit. This is a wake-up call for a motherfucker who's about to go down a path that he can't take. Nobody can take 10 years. Your simple ass can't do 10 years out here. And if you could do 10 years out here in the manner which I'm talking, consistent, loyal, reliable, progressing, you'd already be so damn successful. But this is the point. Successful people never accept their level. They're curious. The fucking common denominator of massively successful people is their level of curiosity. They're always looking for that next level up. Look for your level up in everyday life. Quit fucking bitching out and pointing the finger and get yourself where you need to fucking go.